This is a demonstration of a brief neurologic exam, one that might be used in a general screening exam or in the case of a patient who comes in with undifferentiated neurologic complaints. Now, I normally would begin with a testing of the mental status, but in this case, based on the history, it's very clear that the patient's mental status is entirely normal. So I'll now turn to the cranial nerve exam. The first parts of that exam include examination of the fundus and testing of visual acuity, but we'll assume that that's already been done at this point. So to begin, I'm going to test your peripheral vision. And to do this, I'm going to be moving my fingers out here in the periphery. When you see a finger move, I want you to point to it with your hand, but I want you to look directly at the center of my face while we do this, okay? So look right here, and as soon as you see a finger move, point to it. Okay. Good. Now, if you could look at the opposite wall in the room. Good. Now I'm going to test the movement of your eyes. So if you could look at where my fingers meet, keep your head still, and just follow my fingers. Good. Okay. Now I'm going to test sensation. Can you feel this?
Yes.
And this?
Yes.
Is it the same on both sides?
Yes.
Same on both sides? Same? Okay. And what does this feel like?
Cold. Cold.
Same on both sides?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Same?
Yes.
Okay. Now if you could raise your eyebrows. Real good. And now close your eyes as tight as you can. Good. Show me your teeth. Okay, good. Can you hear this?
Yes. Yes.
Good. Open your mouth and say ah. One more time. Good. Please shrug your shoulders. Relax. Turn your head towards my hand. Good. And in the opposite direction. Good. And if you could just open your mouth and let your tongue sit where it does, lightly. And now stick it out and wiggle back and forth. Good. All right. Now I'm going to test aspects of your motor function. So to begin, I'm just going to look at your muscles. Okay. Good. And if you could just now make your arms as loose as you can. And the same with your legs. Good. Now if you could put your arms straight out in front of you, palms up, fingers straight out, and keep them just like this, and close your eyes, and we're going to do this for about 10 seconds or so. Okay. Now I'm going to test some of your muscles for their strength. If you could just put your forearm like this and push me away as strong as you can. Okay, good. And the same thing here, push. Good. And pull in. And same thing here, pull in. Good. Put both of your wrists up and don't let me bend them down. And now this one. Up, please. Good. Real strong. Good. Now put your fingers straight out. Don't let me bend them down. Good. Same here. Real strong. Good. Spread your fingers. Don't let me bend them in. Real strong. Real strong. Good. Great. Now let's try your legs. If you could lift up this leg, please, straight up. Good. Don't let me push down. And now with this. Good. Now pull your ankle in towards the bottom of the bed here and pull in as hard as you can. Good. And same thing here. Pull in real strong. Good. Bend this ankle up as strong as you can. And now this one. And both toes up, please. Real strong. Real strong. Good. I'm going to test your reflexes. If you could just let your arms be loose and by your side. Just let your arms just drop down. Very good. Good. Okay. Just let your legs be nice and loose. And test your ankles. I'm now going to test a couple of sensory functions. So if you could, again, bring your arms right here. Can you feel this?
Yes.
And this?
Yes.
Does it feel the same on both sides?
Mm-hmm.
Here and here?
Yes.
Here and here?
Mm-hmm.
Great. And how about in your legs? Let's try that as well. Can you feel that?
Yep.
Same on both sides?
Yes.
And how about this? What does that feel like?
Cold.
Same on the both sides?
Yes.
Okay, here and here.
Yes.
And here and here. Okay. I'm going to touch you on your right hand, your left hand, or both. I want you to close your eyes and tell me when I touch you.
Left. Left. Both. Right. Left. Left. Both. Right. Both.
Good. Okay. I'm going to test some coordination. If we take your right hand, go like this. Tap, 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 tap. Good. Now your left hand. Tap, tap, tap. Good. Now take your right index finger and touch your nose, and come back out and touch my finger, and go back and forth. Good. Now with your left hand. Good. And now with your feet, if you could just tap your foot on my hand rapidly. Tap, 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 tap. Good. Tap, 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 tap. Good. All right, the last thing will be to test your stance and gait, and for that we'll go out into the hall. All right, now I'm going to test your balance. So if you could stand here with your feet together. Good. And now close your eyes and stand there. I won't let you fall. Great. Now, if you could just walk down the hall normally as though you're walking down a sidewalk. And turn around and walk up on your heels. Good. Turn around and walk up on your toes. And turn around and walk heel to toe, like on a tightrope. Very good. Great. Well, that concludes the neurologic exam. Why don't we go back to the clinic room?